Okay, guys, I got something fun that I wanted to do today. This is something I think about a lot, and it kind of bugs me. I've, so I made a video a while back throwing a heat, and some guy got on there and said, "Ooh, a stable heat, no such thing." And that's the silly. I mean, of course it's not stable, but the fact that he saw it and it went straight, and he thought, "Oh, there's no such thing as a stable heat," kind of bugged me. I'm like, that's not what the point was. You can still throw a heat in so many situations that if you're used to doing hyzer flip, then it works out perfectly. And in certain situations, like today, I got a pretty strong tailwind going across a field that a heat just actually works perfectly. I bag a heat. I don't know if I know anyone else who really bags a heat, and if they do, they feel like they're compelled to say it's a rolling disc. And I mean, it is a good rolling disc. I'm not going to lie, but like the fact that nobody wants to. I mean, the Sidewinder is a really good comparative, and they're both 9 speeds, -3.1. The heat is supposed to be a 6 glide, and this is a 5, and that's actually pretty accurate, I think. But the fact that nobody bags a heat, I don't know why. It kind of gets under my skin. But I'm gonna take a few throws here today. I'm about 400 from that pin over there. I clocked it from this path here, and we're just gonna see if they can go. Like most people just discard the heat as something that you're not supposed to throw. But how often do you have a big tailwind and you want to go far? Like a 9.6 -3.1 might just be your ticket. So I'm gonna rotate. Well, actually, I'm gonna rotate. I'll do a heat, then a sidewinder. See the differences, because I think there is actually that glide. I think is actually considerably different. But let's see how they do. So starting with the heat, that basket over there, about 400 feet. So let's see. Okay, it's short, but it's still in that like 380 territory. Let's try a sidewinder. Might try not to go so high. That was a little ridiculous. Okay, I think that's in the circle. So that's a sidewinder for you. And it did have a little bit more turn, but I think I got the nose down a little bit more. So I think that was actually just a better throw. We're going to give the heat one more try. I know the sidewinder is already a pretty good favorite, including myself, but we got to show up for the heat. All right, that was much better. So yeah, there is a tailwind. And it's not even like a ripping tailwind. It's, I don't know, maybe 9 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour, but it is a tailwind. And that little baby hyzer, that 6 glide, it does a lot of work. Last one with the sidewinder. The first one actually went past the basket, so we'll see what this one's gonna do. All right, that one's parked. Yeah, so all 4 of them did end. Well, not all. The first heat I didn't get in, but the other 3 did get them in the circle. And I mean, this is the course where someone would say don't throw a heat, and especially for the lower arm speeds. I don't have a ripping arm speed. I just barely max out around 430. So it's but and I can still take a heat, put it on a little hyzer with a tailwind, and get it to go 400. So yeah, um, don't count out the heat. Yeah, it's actually one of my staples. I don't have a ton of staples in my bag, but for some reason I always have the heat. When I get in the woods, those flat shots that I just want to actually down tempo and just stay flat, but I don't want to throw real hard, so I can focus on the accuracy. It's like that's what heats are for as well. Like it's not just a roller. So I don't know, just making my case for the heat. And got one more thing for y'all, just for a just for a little bonus. Got a Faro. This one's actually pretty beat in, but if I really had to pick a big field tailwind disc, it's going to be a Faro. Go. Yeah, once again, parked, but I don't know. The Faro is just a little bit more, something I can rip on just a little bit more and trust it that it's going to come back, you know. But yeah, for those lower arm speeds, you know, if you're not throwing 68 miles an hour, if you're still in that 64 down kind of thing, like there's still a place in your bag for it. You got to get you one. Have a good one.